In race number 7 now. This is a 1200 metre event. It's the CUHK Alumni Cup, so the trophy race of the afternoon. Wings of War has his second start, has won a trial impressively after finishing 11th on debut. Classic Unicorns won all of his races over the 1000 metres. Tiger Legend second start. He goes from the 1200 at Happy Valley to the 1200 at Sha Tin. Beauty Inspire is back in trip. Mark the Moments, 2 starts for 2 placings, course and distance. Superb Boy, first time at 1200 metres. Colourful Emperor was Keep Up With My Empire for John Harrington in Ireland. Won over just short of 1200 metres at Nace. Victory Moments, Aurora last time. Excellent Fighter, a winner last time, comes up in grade. And Roman Turbo has the blinkers off. Excellent Fighter, Paul. He led last time from barrier number 10, but there was no Classic Unicorn in that race.
No, and the Colourful Emperor's he's been winning his trials as well. He's a first starter, so he's got plenty of pace as well. There's going to be good pace in this race, but I think Classic Unicorn, as a proven horse, we know he's sort of only got one way of doing it, which is leading. I think he can get to the front and have the superior pace over Excellent Fighter. It's what Colourful Emperor can bring in with the Apprentice Claim, whether he wants to kick up from barrier 3.
And yeah, he's got that inside draw compared to the other two. But an informed trainer at the moment is the trainer of Excellent Fighter, and it is Ricky Yu. Ricky, Excellent Fighter, that was a very easy win last time, wasn't it?
Yes, he didn't have a good draw, but I think the jockey knows him well. He let him lead, and I must say he won in a good style.
He drew barrier 10 last start and led from that gate. Barrier number 6, will we see him in front again if he can lead?
So it depends. And I think he's a kind of horse. It doesn't really necessary to lead. Maybe he can be sit off like in a positive position, but like he did over 1000 metre. You know, he finished well.
He's won 2 from 4. Is he a horse you've always had a good opinion of?
Yes, I think he's a very honest horse, up and coming. Like you said, I have a high opinion on him.
Comes into Class 3 for the first time this week. He's found a nice Class 3 race. It's not the strongest ever Class 3 race we've seen.
Yeah, they carry a lot lighter, and the way he's shown got ability. I think he can handle Class 3.
We have to touch on the Derby. Congratulations. Barrier number 14. Did you think the Derby dream was gone when the barrier draw came out?
Yes, right away, I must say. But you have to deal with the draw. I mean, this is the fact already, and the drew 14, and we just try to copy the previous Derby races that the horse been running well over the wide draw. And we take a chance. Although he won over the mile, led the whole way, but it was worth to give it a trial, to try something different.
Alexi made that move down the back straight. Did you think he was going to stick on enough to win the Derby after racing wide?
I think the pace overall is not particularly strong. I think it was creeping. It was increasing himself at the back stretch. And corner well, and Nina hit the front from the top of the straight. That he carry on. But then again, one of the slowest Derby that they finished today. So, well, don't mind that.
He'll always be a Derby winner no matter what the time says. Voyage Bubble and a lovely ride by Alexi Bedell. Wings of War, Paul. He just needed that first run, obviously, because he's bounced back in a trial and he's beaten home We Are Hero, who's been low flying lately on the straight.
I've liked this trial from this horse, actually. I thought he trialled really nicely. He obviously needed the run on debut. I think Jenny suggested that in the paddock as well. He's had plenty of work since. So, look, I'm going to include him. I think he can run pretty well, and the trial was pretty good.
Draws nicely in barrier number 1 too. He had gate 8 behind Goko Win at his first start. Really well-credentialed horse arriving from Europe into the Millard stable. So that's Wings of War. Here's Colourful Emperor. You touched on him and the early speed he's shown. Leads all of the way in this one.
1,044 pounds. He's had 5 trials. He looks pretty fit to me coming into the race. I think he's going to run a really good race. Now, he's led in his trials. He's got Classic Emperor. He's got Classic Unicorn, I should say, in the race. So that's just the query. But he brings some pretty strong form from overseas. I think the horse he did beat has gone on and done pretty good stuff in the UK as well. So look, he's a good recruiter, I think, here for Hong Kong.
Both those wins in Ireland yielding to slow tracks. Now, there could be some rain around on Sunday. The forecast isn't good, so we won't get anything worse than yielding, but if it is rain affected, that won't stop him either.
No, and he obviously does well on the all-weather, doesn't he?
Who wins?
I'm going to go with Excellent Fighter. I think he's got rating points in hand, this horse. He looks really well placed and he can sit just off the pace. Colourful Emperor in there for second. Wings of War and Mark the Moment coming back here as well. I think he's an interesting horse coming back to Sha Tin. So 10, 8, 1 and 6.
He's come up the favourite, Mark the Moment at 4.2. You're getting the same actually now about Excellent Fighter. They're both at 4.2 in early betting for race number 7.